Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today, finally, the day for Marvel versus Capcom. All right. So this is a recording video that I have done just before. I just like minutes before, right? The moment this game came out, I wanted to make a video immediately. Go online, show you how it is. I know a lot of people will want to play this, and they will want to know what it is to play online this game, because obviously there is a lot of focus on fighting games to be able to play online. Now for me, I think this is definitely worth it even without online, but the price is high, so I understand. So let us go a little bit ahead in the recording. Fantastic, I just look at this. We live in such times, man, that these cool things can happen. All right. So yeah, it asked me to do whatever. It asked me how old I am, and I felt old. So immediately when you go on here, you can select specifically the matches and where you're gonna go in standby for the games you are looking for. Let me just, I will make it as small as possible. Just everyone has the look on the actual game. Wow. And around here, I think is where the game starts. Yeah, so that's how you're in if you choose to go into the training mode. So I went in there. It's really cool that you can map a lot of things if you want for casual play, just to play with your friends. You don't have to try to be like super competitive and everything. Now the problem I have is here. It doesn't really show you the connection to the other person. This is not a problem. They can patch this. But I feel that it's a little bit of a problem that doesn't show it immediately. So you can choose your input delay, but you cannot see the connection to the other person. Maybe this is something Steam Deck related and I cannot see it. And I also suspect that this could be here on the top left. This shows the connection icon. It has the input lag and below it's the rollback, but it doesn't really say ping. Now I went to the settings, so I don't want to make this video huge. I went to the settings to check if there was such a thing already to turn it off or on. There was no option to show ping or anything like for the connection type. But this bar definitely shows the rollback frames. So how you're back. One thing that I have to say as well is when you choose to choose with either version of the game, you will have to know which is your assist. So you don't have to read it at that time. You will have to know in advance. And I chose the wrong one. That was funny. Now, obviously, I'm gonna say it from the start, I'm not very good at this game. This game was out when I was a kid. I played it when I was a kid, but I was not in any way was playing competitively or anything. And either now, I got it first of all because I really wanted it. I really wanted to play before, but I couldn't really get into the fight kit thing because sometimes it was buggy and it was annoying how you would match. And it was just, there was not too many Australians, to be honest, playing. When I started playing this game, there was just not many people interested to play it, as much as Third Strike or something. But with this, definitely I felt that things were way better. I tried to find the users that I played match with, and I think the first person I played with was from Australia, and the second one from Australia as well. But Australia is pretty big, so it's hard to know specifically. I am on Wi-Fi, by the way. It looks very smooth, didn't move at all. So this was definitely someone around here in Melbourne, Sydney, and some very close to me. Even when I was on Wi-Fi, there was not even one hiccup in this game. So it felt fantastic. I have to say the good thing is in these games, specifically the Marvel games, Marvel vs. Capcom games, you don't have to worry too much about your inputs because, and I'm not talking it's not a technical game, but you don't need to do a lot of motion inputs, and usually that gets impacted for games that need you to do double circles, half circles, whole barrel moves, that this here is not required to do this. And because it's not that way, then you can just like do the normal motions and it's way easier than trying to play a game, for example, like Street Fighter, that requires you to do a lot of different motions for the supers, and here is just a super is just like you know, an EX moves on Street Fighter. So it's way easier to pull off your moves, and you don't have to like need a crazy good controller to do the motions. Alright. And this the game ended. I got obliterated, but still doesn't matter. I mean, it was fun. You get to see this thing around here. Right. And then I was trying to find here, I was trying to find the person again, but I could not. The leaderboard's already working. I did not show if there was leaderboards for the beat 'em up game, which I will definitely play. I have ordered this also for the Nintendo Switch, and I have checked for the PS4, PS5, and the Nintendo Switch. Let me get it. Alright, and there we have it. Here, as you can see, these are the input lag values for all the games, except the beat 'em up. And you can see these are very, very close. Especially for MVC2, it's amazing because they are exactly the same, and they are exactly the same as the Dreamcast version. The same person that did these tests, they have also done it before, and another person from Australia, Noodles, I think, they have done input lag testing also on the Dreamcast for the MVC2, and they are the exact same numbers. So you can rest assured that this is already working as intended. They have put a lot of care into this, and it shows that they have put a lot of care into this because everything plays fantastic. The online now plays fantastic, and let's just take a look for another match as well, since we are here. I have the second match as well. I think that person was also on Wi-Fi from Australia. And this time, you can even, like, even if you queue on Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you can definitely join into another game into your queue, so you don't have to play any of these games. The one thing that I'm not sure of, let me just go a little bit back in the video. So you can choose the Punisher, and this is awesome because you can choose the Punisher, the video game, and you can be there on the standby while you are waiting for a game for online. Now, this just came out, so everything is like instant. So it's not really a big deal, but later on this will be definitely helpful if you don't want to do any training. You can join into the Punisher and just relax there while you're waiting for a game. I really like that idea. So let's continue video a little bit and go to the game. So here I am with the Red Venom, I think. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Carnage or something. Yep, and here we come. I really like the animation that they have done here as well. But again, you see there is no ping indication or anything. Definitely people will ask for this. And this is one of the reasons that I'm making this video. I could not see anything here. So the input delay is 2 frames from my side. And we choose again the heroes. Yeah, get in the game. And yeah, as I said before, this is not something that I'm fantastically good at. I just wanted to make a video to show you what you can expect. As you see on the top side, the rollback indicator starts to show a little bit. It shows like a jitter indicator of how and what you should expect in the game. So when it when it rises, I think it's more likely that you may experience rollbacks in the game. One of the things also here is that I think they added the console stages as well for this game. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the case. And that is also cool because the staging for these games was always a problem, I think, especially on the third installment. But on these games, my god. Just looking at it fills me with so much happiness that this has happened. I wanted this to happen for so long. I even bought a Dreamcast just to be able to play offline, perfectly accurate these games. And I'm so happy that they made it happen to be accurate in this collection with the input lag and all of the other stuff. So I'm really hopeful that they will do again the Third Strike, because that's really my favorite game, the Third Strike. They also do that. And as you saw, there was some rollbacks around here. There was a little bit of a jitter. I felt it in the game as well. As you see, a little bit slowed down here. Oh, on the top, I saw it changes a little bit on the color. Let me show you again when this happened. On the top now, the top, if you look at the top there, there is near the sign of the connection, from green it became yellow. So that probably is the indicator of the ping. Yeah, that probably is the indicator of the ping. And the bar for it is the rollback. It shows you how the rollback is adjusting, because the first game that we played didn't move at all. But now it's moving a little bit and moving a little bit. Maybe when you play with higher latency people, that could be like a bigger issue. But so far for me, it doesn't feel like it is. This felt like very much like I was playing like in training mode. Even though there was a hiccup there, it wasn't that big of a deal. Now there is also the fact that I am bad at this game, so I can't really say that, oh, you know, I don't have the expertise to tell you anything more than what you're seeing as well yourself. But I know, because I play fighting games, I know that my movements and my inputs did not feel delayed or eaten in any way in this environment. And that is, I think, the most important thing. Now, outside of that, I definitely think, as I said before, I'll keep repeating myself, that they need to do the thing so we will be able to see what is going on. And yeah, we have here, time is over. This person was also from Australia. I tried to add them, but none of them had actually the country they were from. So it was a little bit of a hard situation to find out who they were. But that doesn't matter. I found them from the PC side. And fantastic. I had no problem. This feels fantastic, and we saw it before as well, that also on the image that the input lag is fantastic on every platform. So I couldn't be happier. Enjoy Marvel vs. Capcom, everybody. Happy day, happy weekend. Do not talk to me. I'm gonna play Marvel. See you next time.